Party in the city where the heat is on. The Hoosiers are going to Miami, but for football fans to get there, it will not come cheap. Thanks for inviting us in. It's now 11 o'clock. Luckily, there is some stuff a little closer to home that is much easier on the wallet. Logan Gay spent tonight in Bloomington, where fans could get some Hoosier hype on the house.
The hype is real here in Bloomington as IU is gearing up to face Miami. Fans race here to the upstairs pub to get their hands on one of these newly released collector's posters.
We showed up right at 3, walked in, and just grabbed the posters for all our friends.
Sophie Riley was one of the first through the door, hoping to score a poster.
Super fun. It's got all like the bowl games and all that. So, just a great commemorative poster for a historic moment.
Fans walked out carrying 1, 2, even 3 posters at a time. Each one a keepsake of a season they won't forget.
I just think it's part of history. Like it may never happen again. I think we're doing really well. So it's a big, exciting news.
This is something I could hang up in my room, even in my house.
I'm framing mine.
Yeah, so but it's like a memory. We're going to the national championship, and this is just like showing it. It's something we'll never forget.
The artwork captures every step of IU's historic run, including the team's final stop.
I love the beach. There's like all these different references to Miami, obviously, because we're going to be there, but I love Kurt. He's not happy.
What about Cincinnati?
That's a good representation because he never smiles, and he's not smiling.
And even if some fans aren't heading to Miami, they say they'll be cheering just as loud from right where it all began, Bloomington.
I hope they knock this out of the park in the next game, which I think they will.
We'll definitely win. If we crushed Oregon, we're going to crush Miami. So it'll just be fun, so much energy.
Now all that's left to do is wait and see if this historic team has one more win left in it. In Bloomington, Logan Gay, 13 News.
Well, as you know, the Hoosiers are in pursuit of perfection. They've got to win one more to get there. It would be historic, of course. A 16-0 season, only one other team has ever done it. But that's not the message that the coach, Curt Cignetti, is giving his guys this week. Instead, it's business as usual for his Hoosiers. Luckily for everybody involved, when you're talking about this IU team, the usual business is winning.
This week is no different than any other week. We have to be on point. We have to stack meetings, practices, and go in totally prepared. But then you got to put it on the field, against a great opponent.
So it'll be the Hoosiers and Hurricanes 1 week from tonight. Fun fact, Miami's head coach, Mario Cristobal, and IU quarterback Fernando Mendoza went to the same high school in Miami, and the connection goes back even further. Cristobal played high school football with Fernando's dad. So to get a seat in the stadium for that title game, the least it's going to cost you, at least right now, is $3,000. The binoculars cost extra. So we checked all the usual suspects: Ticketmaster, SeatGeek, StubHub. The numbers shake out about the same. According to ticketdata.com, the cheapest price to get into last year's championship was around $6,000, right before the game started. So when it comes to these prices for IU fans, the opponent proves unlucky. Driving the high cost, Miami at home, and Hoosiers consistently traveling for their team's historic season. IU economist Kyle Anderson told us the prices reflect market economics with super high demand.
The Super Bowl is one that we think of where prices are always quite high. So yeah, it's not uncommon to see really high prices, but a lot of times they'll end up coming down before the actual game or event happens.
Anderson went on to tell us 9 times out of 10, ticket prices drop as you get closer to an event, but make sure you're buying from a reputable seller. Good luck, Hoosiers. And if you're not making the trip to Miami and the TV in your house just isn't big enough for a national championship game, the Fishers Event Center is hosting a watch party Monday night. Doors open at 7. It's a free event, but a ticket is required. You can get one online. We've got a link so you can do so on WTHR.com. And we are your home for all things Hoosiers. Our sports team is heading to Florida a little later this week, where Dom and Eli will be leading our coverage, which begins on Friday. And you can see extended moments from Miami and get caught up on IU's incredible run on our streaming app, WTHR Plus.